Hi, welcome. Today I am finishing off the box, or making the box for these cards that I in the previous video. These are my Happy Days, my friend quilting cards. Okay, so to measure my box, let me just tell you what I've got first. I've got box board, grey board, chipboard, whatever you call it in your country. Let me just bring that a little bit this way. So I don't have to stretch. Okay, it is 900 GSM and 1.5 millimeters thick. Or it could actually be 1.8. It's very difficult to see millimeters. It could be 1.8. Okay, I've cut for the base of my box 7 inches across by 5 down. This is the orientation of the box, it's landscape. And I measured it with my envelopes. Just take one envelope out of place. And that's how I measured it. I just took that measurement. Plenty of room to get in there, and that gave me the 7 by 5. Okay, my long side. Oh, I also measured the height of the whole thing, which gave me 1.5 inches, and that was plenty of room. Gave me about 1/4 inch. Whoops, something's going to fall. So my long sides, which are going, all my sides are going on the outside of the base, not on top, all on the outside. So this long sides are 7 inches, and that doesn't look quite like 7 inches, does it? By 1.5 inches deep. Let me just double check on the size of this one. Seven inches. It's just a sliver over. Probably not even going to be able to get it off. No, probably not. There is a difference there, so I do have to fix that. Let's try with this. Seven inches exactly. 7 inches. Yeah, that little sliver. Sometimes the eye and the hand just don't see eye to eye. definitely a better fit. Sorry about this. Perfect fit. Okay, let's see if this one is also a perfect fit. No, that one is off just that little bit. And that's not. So maybe this isn't straight. Excuse me. That is 7 inches. Nope, that is straight. Okay, just double check all your measurements. Okay, so that's the long sides. There and there. Now to get the measurement of the short sides, what I do is place my two long sides together, butt them right up against the edge of the base, and pop my ruler in there, and that's going to give me 5 and probably a tad less than 5 1/4, but I'm going to go with 5 1/4 because it's rather too long than too short. So when it comes to putting it together, if I need to trim some, I can trim a sliver off. So that is 5 1/4. So we're 5 1/4 by 1 1/2 by 2 pieces. Okay, now to wrap my pieces, I have got 200 GSM cardstock, which I wish I wasn't using. I wish I had 176 gram GSM, because this is rather thick, but we'll see how we go. So first thing to do is just grab some tape, and we've got our glue, which is art glitter glue. That's the one I use. Okay, what's this? This is weird. Oh, then look at that. What is that? I'm not sure what that is, so I'm taking it off. It's some sort of join, I think. And I'm just going to put... Whoa, has this been cut or what? I'm just going to put 3 strips down, that's all. That's all I need. Now I've got a pokey tool. And I've got a come here. There we go. Phone folder. So let's take off the backing of that tape. There in my bin. Now I'm going to add glue. Upend it and fit it exactly on that cardstock. Turn it over, give it some good burnishing. Okay, now just gently. I didn't mean to do it that way. I meant to do it that way so I could fit two on here. Wasn't thinking. And trim anything that might need trimming. There's a little bit here that might need trimming. Okay. It's really dumb. Okay, let's go with one of the large ones. We want half an inch. No, we don't. We want it flush with the sides. Flush with one long side and two short sides. Okay. Okay, let's take that off there. And sorry, I've got an itchy back. Let's just trim away any excess cardstock there. I think actually I need a fresh blade. Let's get a fresh blade. difference a fresh blade makes. Trim that, and we'll trim this. Oops. Put some glue in there, and then all over this. And then we'll just trim. Oops, we're cutting into the box board. That's not good, Stella. There we go. Okay, that's one long side. This is really the easiest little box. Piece off. And then we'll trim this. Keep your blade low when you're trimming something like this, and that'll prevent you cutting into your box board. Okay, that's our two long sides. Okay, we probably need another sheet. Okay, this one has a half an inch on either side. And a half an inch there as well. Okay, so you only need one of these. So let's take off this one. And then let's just take a little wedge out of that. And that side too. Just a little wedge. Okay, so we're only putting glue on here. Okay, and this will wrap around that one. Whoops, it'll wrap around like that. So let's do another one of them. Half an inch there. Oh my goodness, look at that. That's not straight either. Perhaps I need a new knife. Okay, we'll take that half inch off that one. Okay, now let's fold these edges in. Oops. So I don't think it matters which one we're going with. Take that down to there. And take it across. I don't like to do that wedge just yet. Just wait until I've folded it and then see how it goes. Okay. let's just take the little wedge off. And this one, like that. Okay. I'll just get rid of these papers. Okay, we're going to use these. You've seen me use these before. They are fantastic. So if I can remember how to use them, that'd be awesome. I think it goes this way. Now you can see with these, they've got different thicknesses. So this one would go into the middle one, and it goes right down to the bottom. There's a stop there. Okay, and then we have another one this side. Put it in the same slot and down to the end. Woohoo! Okay, and this one, same slot in the middle. Oops. Bit of overhang there that's causing me a little bit of grief. So that goes in there, right up to the stop. And this one goes in here, same size. Nope, we've got some overhang that's causing me grief again. Inside to there. Okay. Now do remember your folded edges are there at the top. So this one is going to go this one is going to go where? The middle one, that don't fit. That goes on the end one, which doesn't fit. Okay. I've used these only once before, and I haven't played with them since, so I am not quite au fait with them at the moment. So that should go in the same size slot. Same size slot there and there. Okay, let's just put a little bit of glue in there and push that down and in place. Oh gosh, I've lost 2 bone folders. How can you lose 2 bone folders, Stella? Well, easy. That's the way. This one will go in there. Little dots of glue. Go in the middle one. I'm going to close that off. I'm going to close that off. Just giving me grief. Okay, that goes in that middle there. And this one goes in the middle. This one gets pushed up. Well, I think I'm doing it correctly. Sometimes, you know what thought did? Planted a feather and thought a chicken would grow. Okay. So the sides, the short sides, go on the outside of the long side, so they go on that side. And I don't think it was a good idea to have that flap over there. So let me just fold it in. Do the same with this one. Okay. Now we put the short one in there, and it goes to the outside of the long one. And this is the same, goes in there, goes to the outside. Beautiful. Now I wish I had some white masking tape just to hold it. I don't want to use the black. Let's just pop a little bit of glue in there. Okay, let's let that dry. Make sure they are all flat. Looks good, looks good. close my glue for a sec. Okay, this is the base which goes in, and this is wrong. It's the wrong. What the? It's the wrong size. What have I done? What have I done? Okay, I think I've cut these ones too long. Or this one too short. Okay. Everything is fixable. I'll make the mistake so you don't have to. So that was, I had it down for 5.5, and I should have had it 5.25, I think. 5.25. I had it at 5.5. Oh dear. So it's fixable. Don't worry. Don't worry. Be happy. Take that off. Let's just grab a little bit of, and we're going to take a 1/4 inch off. Is that the one I did? Yeah. Okay. There we go. Now let's test. That goes in there. Let's test this now. Still too, oh no it's not. It is just maybe, remember I said there'd possibly be a little shimmy you've got to take off, like a 1/16 of an inch? Well, I think that's it here. So once you cut the 5.25 and fit it together, if it is still just that little bit too big, then cut another 1/16 of an inch off. Okay, so obviously you don't need that tab on the end, so just make as short sides as for the long sides without that tab at the end. Been a while since I've made a box, I'm so sorry. Nope, that goes in that way. And this is going in oops, not so squeezy. Here we go, right up to that point, that to that point. It's the same size, but it's just looking a little bit So if you get these things, these little corner things, play with them a bit before you do a video. Let me just make sure, whoops. Yeah, it's good, it's good. So this one is going into there. It's the middle one. And this one is going into the middle one. So we'll bring this back, bring this forward. So that reaches the end, and that reaches the end. We did it. We did it. We fixed it. Okay. Little bit of glue just in here. That one's okay. That one's okay. It's just those two. We need to just set them straight. Okay, now what I've also done with my 200 GSM cardstock, I've got a whole heap of hinges. Now I won't need all of these, so I'll just put some in stock for other projects if I've got any left. So it's 1 inch wide by the A4, which I think is 11 something. $11.25, I think. Oh, 11.5. 11.75. Not that it matters. You can use 12 inch, you can use 8 inch, whatever. And score down the middle. And then we're going to fold these over. So let's just do 4 at the moment. It always pays to have some of these already done. Just saves you a little bit of time. Right. Let's see if we could take this out now. Quite stiff. Oops. Let's pull it straight up. I should have left it a bit longer, but we will live. Whoops. Actually, there's a perfect size. I'll keep that. So, here's my base. We're just going to pop it in there. Make sure everything fits going to put some tape. I think even if it is black tape, you won't be able to see it. I don't even have any neutral masking tape. Just a little bit. As you see, this piece is not sitting right. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Yep. I shouldn't have taken it off yet. There you go. If something can go wrong, it will go wrong. I tell you, not fair. Okay, we got them situated. Now, what I'm going to do is measure up for some glue in there. It's probably best if I just keep that in there for now. Okay, I'm going to measure across the bottom from one end to the other, and then trim it. And I'm going to take a wedge out of there just up to the corner. Don't take any of the corner off. Okay, we are going to use tape and glue. A 1/4 inch tape. So we're going to shore up the bottom first. On the outside. Flip this over. Okay, put some glue where we've got the tape as well, just on that one side. And that is going corner to corner. opposite side. Measure that up end to end. Okay, some tape. And the same thing here, end to end. Okay, and now the shorter pieces. And these will get trimmed, these little bits that are a nuisance there, they will get trimmed. So right across from there to there. Again, we want some tape just for a bit of security. Oops. Just make sure these are standing up. And do the same here. Now I see some of my corners are not quite at 45-degree angle, so I'm just going to give them a snip. That's okay. This one could use some help. And this one could use some help. Okay, let's put some tape on. Whichever way is easier. I think standing it up like that might be easier. Just put that little bit of tape on. Oops, that's too close to the edge. Okay, now we're going to take off the tape backing on all 4 pieces. Okay, and I'm going to put quite a bit of glue in here just to give me maneuverability and security. Oops. So we'll just pop that in with the covered side up. Quickly bring it over. Okay, and now we get some more of these hinges, and we're going to trim it to the inside. And again, wedge those corners. Now these ones are going to be stuck on this way. So the mountain up, and I'm actually going to put the 1/2 inch tape right in the middle. Okay, take the backing off. You can do one side at a time and put it in, but I'm going to put them both in at the same time. So push it in, and it's just a tad too long. Whoops. push it right in and then pull it up. Okay, we'll do the opposite side. Need some more hinges. Oops, on the inside. And the same. Tape. Come on. Okay, push it right into the seam there and then up. Okay, short sides, and these could be okay. Well, this one could. No, let's not compromise. There. Okay, just make sure that is going to fit. Just a wee bit tight. We'll take a sliver, 32nd of an inch, if that. I think I'm going to have to do this video in two sessions. There's still a fair bit to go and I'm not nearly finished. Okay. Aha, we had a blockage, didn't we? A blockage. I think we've got another blockage happening. fit. I always manage to get glue all over me. Always. I should be calling myself a messy crafter. I've been crafting for, let me see, if you include making one's own clothes at 14, I've been crafting since, for 58 years. Ooh, 58 years. Now these little ones will come in handy. Got two here. I'll cut them level with the top. But then I'm going to take it down a notch. We want a big wedge at the bottom, and maybe not so big. Oh yeah, big at the top as well. These ones I'm just going to put glue on. And then we just slide it in to that corner. Slide it into that corner there. And this one as well. And last one for this area anyway. That's that side. one's got a little bit of a gap. You see that? A little bit of a gap there. So I'm not happy with that. Let's just pull that out. Okay, quickly pull that out. And let's just do another one. Hope I can cover that up, that little hole there. Yes, I did. Okay. Now we need to put bottom on. But I am going to we do need one across the top. So I'm going to do them first, and then I'm going to put these corners in. Okay, so we're going to put some across the top, and then we'll pop these corners in. Okay, but I think that's it for now. I hope you're enjoying the process. Mistakes and all. Look, I always make some mistake. But I can normally fix it. They normally are fixable. Keep all those little bits. Okay, it's awfully hot here today. And I think my my little aircon not working too well. Okay. Now, I'll let you go. Oh, and I think I showed you that I'm going to be covering my box with these A4 sheets of the quilting paper I put together. So it's going to look really, really nice. Okay, I'll try and get on with this as soon as possible, and I hope you come back for part 3. Yep, part 3. Okay, thanks everybody, and keep well and stay safe. Bye.